What I'd really love to talk to you about is the overall IBM storage portfolio and why I think it's really important no matter what product set you're looking at. To start from the top, it's very critical to understand why a DS8800 technology, what does that mean to a V7000, right? What does that mean to SONAS? What does that mean to SVC and all the other pieces in place? And when you look at the DS8800 and you look at the technology that's in place with Easy Tier, which is being able to take a volume, carve up that volume to a host volume, and put the block data in various different tiers, whether it's solid state, spinning 10, 15K drive, down to nearline SAS, and in the future actually to tape, right? Today we can do that at a three-tier level, right? You see the same Easy Tier technology on the SAN volume controller and the V7000, right? So you got to know that the 3 tiers is coming, right, to those products, right? Even though they're not there today, but it's coming. And the 88's now working on to LTO5, right? Those are critical technologies. If you look at the DS8800, right, and with the QoS to be able to, as you build large storage pools for your enterprise, you got to be able to give someone the priority to get to the data so that somebody can't get in line in front of them, slow things down, right? They have that with the QoS. Again, that same technology is going to get rolled out into the XIV, into the SVC and V7000 today. If you look at the real-time compression engine that got rolled into, that IBM acquired, the Storewise company, and then now you have the V7000 and SAN volume controller, you're going to see inline compression for block volumes, right? So now you've got that technology that IBM bought, and it's going to be distributed across the storage technology. I think the great thing is when you look at the XIV platform and a single tier that provides consistent performance, right? Easy to use, right? And that simplicity of user interface, that's propagated across the storage platform as well. So the DS8800 uses that innovative GUI. The SAN volume controller in V7000, SONAS uses that same. TPC will have that. And it's a very, very strategic strategy from IBM to help our customers simplify management. Some really, really great points that when you look at the V7000 and the success that it's had in the marketplace. Just over 18 months in the marketplace, 14,000 units sold. Very, very impressive. I think what's more impressive, if you look at the technology that runs on that V7000, we call it the SVC's little brother, right? And it's the SAN volume controller code, right? With its own disks, right? More importantly, let's take a look at the RAID software that supports the internal disk. That came from the DS8000 class. That's tried and true code, right? So when you're looking at a product that's 18 months old, it's not 18 months old. The hardware is, the software is hardened. It's robust. I think that's just, I get really excited to see what IBM has been able to do with the technology and sharing it across the different product sets. We talk about the biggest explosion in data today, which is in unstructured data, right? You start to look at the challenges of NAS, right? IBM came out with their SONAS, which is a scale-out NAS device, right? What's significant about that is the file system has been around for 15, 20 years. It owns 90% of the high-performance computing arena. It's a tried and true file system, right? It's scalable. And what's great about the GPFS underneath SONAS, right, is they've now handed down that technology to the SVC's little brother, the V7000. That's the V7000 Unified. So now we have a GPFS file system, parallel file system, that can now utilize the strengths of the V7000 block disk and present a unified storage array to our customers. What's even more, I think, impressive is now that V7000 array, from a file structure basis, it can back itself up. It knows how to schedule itself in TSM to back it up on a file level basis, which is a strength of TSM, right? You start to look at from a mid-market space, how do I manage this, the diversity of technology, right? From storage protocols, right? FCOE's coming out on the V7000. It's coming out in June, right? Now you've got unified with NAS, you've got iSCSI, you've got Fiber Channel, and now the storage array knows how to back up its NAS files by itself. Trust me, you don't want to use NDMP to back up a 100 terabyte NAS space. Customers that do that are not typically happy. That's a really, really strategic advantage that IBM provides.